Hello, this is Dr. Daniel Farkas, and I want to talk to you today about erectile dysfunction and a new health breakthrough. Here's a question for you. Are you thrilled about your health? How would you like 60 to 100% improvement with your condition? Well, we'd like to help you. What we want to do, though, before we talk about solutions, is we want to talk about exactly what is the problem and what exactly is erectile dysfunction. Now, it can be caused by a lot of different things, but oftentimes it is a problem with healthy circulation. This can be caused by inflammation, circulation issues, and are often preceded or accompanied by blood sugar. It's pretty simple. Inflammation of the blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients to different parts of your body, be it your nerves, arms, legs, any appendage in your body. If those body parts are not getting what they need, they're just simply not going to work right. Oftentimes, when symptoms are present, people will get medications. We are not against medications, but oftentimes we must understand that medications are not the solution to the problem and that they're just really a patch while the true cause of the problem gets worse. We always say if nothing changes, then nothing changes. Both the doctor and the patient get caught in a terrible cycle of drug prescriptions, and the condition gets worse, and they prescribe more medications, and then the condition continues to get worse, and they give the maximum dosage, and then after a while, things like gabapentin, also called Neurontin, they're just not helping with neuropathy, with people that have problems with erectile dysfunction, or problems with blood sugar, problems with heart disease. It's just a terrible cycle. It's interesting to point out that we treat our body worse than we treat our car. When we see signs or symptoms that something is going on, when it comes to our car, we immediately take the car to the repair shop. Unfortunately, though, we see signs and symptoms with our body and we just don't do the right thing or the best thing for it. We kind of try to mask the symptoms. So when we see things like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, or erectile dysfunction, or even neuropathy of the hands or the feet, we just try to cover it up. And I understand that approach, and we're not against that. Medications can help you feel great in the short period of time, but it doesn't get to the root cause of the problem. Now, we will never tell you to or to not take a medication, but our goal is to just try to get your body back into balance and away from these symptoms of a true underlying problem. Some people have these problems, what are their choices? They go to their primary doctor, they get drugs to mask symptoms, and then they typically get referred for more tests and more medications. So have you ever heard of the word insanity? Insanity means doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. But have they told you this? Have you heard this? Nothing can be done. You have to live with it. You have to just keep taking this. You have to stay in this crazy cycle of the same thing over and over and over again with no results. Well, I want to let you know that we don't agree. Our goal is to work together with you to try to help restore your natural health. And understand, health and healing, it comes from the inside out. Your body actually heals itself. We take a comprehensive approach to helping erectile dysfunction, and we feel strongly that the best outcomes are a result of addressing the body as a whole. That's what we call holistic type healthcare, the whole body. So let's explore this. Erectile dysfunction, it's a condition that needs work on damaged areas of the circulatory system that cause nerves to wither. Nerves are so important. They give sensation. They make things work. And if they don't get the oxygen or the nutrients that they need from bad circulation, they're not going to work, and it creates a problem. Now, our approach is to try to back you out of this problem. It's like we got into a ditch, cars down in a ditch, and we want to try to get it out. We want to do it the best way possible with something that's reliable and proven. The foundation of how we help people with erectile dysfunction and what we've seen get great results with virtually zero side effects ever is the use of some information that comes from a Nobel Prize that was won in 1998 for help with cardiovascular health. What they found is that by the maximization or the best use of something called nitric oxide, made it so that people that had cardiovascular problems were able to improve their conditions without medications, additional medications, and not having to rely on that a natural way. Let me explain. This is a great drawing of something called vasodilation. What you're looking at are two arteries. The artery on the left is a constricted artery. It's pinched down. It's tight. It's constricting. It's withholding oxygen. It's withholding nutrients. And if this artery goes to nerves or whatever body part it is, anything that can contribute to neuropathy, erectile dysfunction, etc., that body part and those cells and those tissues are not going to get what they need. They're not going to be able to function right. But what we found is that through the proper application and magnification of the effect of nitric oxide and what it does to blood vessels, it actually causes them to open up and dilate. And it's wonderful, and it's not a medication, and that's what we're glad for. For years, we tried to find the best way to get the body to release nitric oxide on its own. I want to say that again so you understand it. We got to get the body to release nitric oxide on its own. And this is one of the pieces of the puzzle that can help people that have neuropathy, erectile dysfunction, and chronic inflammatory conditions in their body and in their cardiovascular system. We did come up with a blend. We found that to try to take individual vitamins or lots of individual vitamins of different brands and different dosages, that it just never worked out. It was very expensive and very difficult. One thing that we use to help people, which is a simple place that a lot of people start, is with custom blended support. We call it Cardiac Rejuvenator. It helps with blood flow using that 1998 Nobel Prize winning research. Now, our custom blend allows your body to take advantage of the effects of nitric oxide and to magnify it so that now the things necessary for healing can get to the tissues that are starving for nourishment and oxygen especially. We would love to be a part of your success story. We do wonder all the time, what is your motivation? Is it for yourself? Is it for your significant other? Is it for your family? What is your motivation? Now, erectile dysfunction can have terrible, terrible effects on relationships, on self-confidence and how we feel about ourselves and how people feel about us. What is your motivation? Regardless of what it is, we are ready to help you. There are different ways that we can help. I do believe that wherever people are in their care, that they can improve, that there's always room for improvement. If you have any of these symptoms or conditions related to erectile dysfunction, we feel that you likely have the ability to improve. Do you have high blood pressure? Do you have cholesterol problems such as high cholesterol? Have you been told you have diabetes or you're pre-diabetic? Do you actually have true neuropathy? Have you had drugs and have you had negative drug side effects, or do you have sexual dysfunction? If so, then we hope that we can help you. Now to the meat and potatoes, how might we help? Well, number one, custom vitamin blends. Those are pretty simple. Those are always a component of our help plans for people who suffer from some of the conditions that we have described here. For people that need a little bit more information, we have found that initial consultations help. We are very glad to talk to you over the phone or talk to you by email. Phone usually works best. We can do Skype too if you're far away. If you're in another country, we talk to people from all over the world. Sometimes people need a little guidance, and it's good for us to get to know you so that we can understand exactly what your needs are and point you in the right direction. For people that are really interested in getting to the true bottom of what is causing this inflammation in their body, we do offer precision lab testing. Typically, after talking to you and getting to know you and understanding your history, we may be able to recommend some precision lab testing that's probably different than any testing that you've had so far. Please remember that most medical tests are designed to determine what drug to put you on. We are not looking to put you on more drugs. Rather, we like to test for the causes of problems. And I got to tell you, our clients are very happy once we start to take a cause-centered approach. Sometimes people need help and they need guidance as they move through this process. We do offer ongoing coaching. We're always available for people. We have coaching plans and programs that make it so that you don't have to worry about making tough decisions about which way to go. We can help guide you. Of course, you're always in control, but we're there to help and support you. First of all, we just want to help determine that if we can help you, and if we can, we'll be thrilled to do so. I want to thank you for taking some time and having some interest in your health. You're thinking outside the box. Outside the box oftentimes is where solutions and help can really be. Your health is a blessing, and we are here to help you get it back. If you would like to learn a little bit more about what we do, take a look at some testing, take a look at what coaching is, take a look at what some of our custom vitamin blends are, or you want an avenue to reach out to us. We're glad to talk to you, to do initial consultation, just to help guide you for no cost. Our goal is to help you regain the health balance back that you were born to experience and the health that you deserve. Thank you for listening. We hope that we can be a part of your success story.